Hello children, good morning to you all. Hope you have enjoyed the festival. Now it is time to return back to our daily routine, our classes. So today I am going to start with English first. So we are going to learn one short poem in English which is known as Minor Bird. The name of our poem is Minor Bird. Minor means small. Here not minor means something else. Minor means a small bird. Here this poem is written by Robert Frost. Understand? In this poem, Robert Frost, an American poet, he wanted to tell us the importance of any or every small thing. Everything has its own importance. It's not like that big things are great, small things are not great. Okay, so in this way, here the poem tells us about the bird, though it was minor, very small, even then it has its own importance, it has its own way of singing. So here the poet got irritated with its sound, but at last he used to drive it away. He used to scare it away. He did not want it to come to his house and sit on the roof of his house and sing for him. But the bird, whenever he drove it away, it again and again came to him. It again and again came to him and started singing, which he did not like. But at last he realizes, he understands that the birds singing is really a good thing, a very sweet thing. Because everybody has their own talents, whether small or big. We should not deviate them, we should not insult them or ignore them. That's what we learn through this poem, A Minor Bird. A minor bird. Let me read the poem first, then I will explain it. I have wished a bird would fly away and not sing by my house all day. Have clapped my hands at him from the door when it seemed as if I could bear no more. The fault must partly have been in me. The bird was not to blame for his key. And of course, there must be something wrong in wanting to silence any song. Such a small poem of 8 lines, you are going to learn it. Once again I read it and explain it to you. Understand? I have wished a bird would fly away and not sing by my house all day. Have clapped my hands at him from the door when it seemed as if I could bear no more. The fault must partly have been in me. The bird was not to blame for his key. And of course, there must be something wrong in wanting to silence any song. Here, one more thing what we learn is music is a very sweet thing. It will make us forget all our tensions and stresses. That's why we can't ignore any kind of music. We can find music in every part of our life, every part of the nature. Like birds singing is like a music. Swaying of the leaves, blowing of the wind also gives kind of music. Swaying of the leaves also gives some music. So, according to many poets, nature poets we can say. So, poems are mostly based on nature, which stands for beauty. So music also has its own beauty. And music means not only singing or playing on any musical instrument. Music lies in every part of our life, every part of the nature. That's what we love. So I have wished a bird would fly away. I means who here? The poet. The poet wished means wanted. I have wished a bird would fly away. I have wished a bird would fly away means the poet wants that the bird which used to come and sit on the roof of his house and sang for him, it should fly away and not sing by my house all day. Why he wanted the bird to fly away? Because he did not want the bird to sing sitting by the side of his house, beside his house. I have clapped my hands at him from the door when it seemed as if I could bear no more. Have clapped my hands at him from the door, sitting at the door to drive away the bird. He used to clap his hands like this. If it is like this, the bird would fly away. You check if you have any trees at home, small birdie like sparrow sits on the branch of a tree. If you clap the hands, it would drive away, it will go away. Understand? It would go away. That's why he also wanted to clap his hands sitting at the door, being at his own door. Yeah, from his own door, he wanted to clap the hands. Why? When he felt that it is unbearable, the bird's song is really unbearable, which bear no more means he cannot bear, he cannot resist the sound of the bird. When he felt that he can't bear, he can't tolerate, bear means tolerate. When he felt that he can't tolerate the song of the bird, then he used to clap his hands from the door to drive away the bird. The fault must partly have been in me. The bird was not to blame for his key. Afterwards, he thinks that the blame means fault. The fault means mistake. There must be mistake in me itself, in my own self. That I am not able to understand the beauty of the music, of the sound of the bird. So, I have to set right myself actually. The fault must partly means little bit, partly means some portion, not completely. Partly means not completely. So, the fault must partly have been in me. What the poet says? The fault must be, some fault must be in me, so that the bird was not to blame for his key. The bird was not to blame for his key. Means key means what here? Not the key one you use for opening the door. Key means musical notes. Musical notes. Musical notes means sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Some symbols you get in music. That is called musical note. So key means musical note. So bird's sound is like a musical note. Key means musical note. It is, he says, there is some fault, there may be some fault in me that I cannot understand the song of the bird. So that I should not blame the bird for its key. And of course, there must be something wrong in wanting to silence any song. So he thought, there must be something wrong in me where I am trying to silence the bird, to make the bird silent. Actually, that is the wrong thing I am doing. So, it is not correct. He felt, he realized. Then he allowed the bird to sing for him after that. Understand? This is the poem. 8 lines, simple poem. Today beginning, so that I wanted to give you simple work. Once again I read the poem. You please understand. Have a book in front of you. and try to what to do? Try to read with me. I have wished a bird would fly away and not sing by my house all day. Have clapped my hands at him from the door when it seemed as if I could bear no more. The fault must partly have been in me. The bird was not to blame for his key. And of course, there must be something wrong in wanting to silence any song. So, the poet, in the beginning, poet got irritated with the sound of the bird. So, he wanted to scare away the bird, to drive away the bird somewhere. So, he did not want the bird to sit beside his house and sing. So he used to clap his hands to drive away the bird, to make it fly away. Understand? When he used to do like that, when he felt that he cannot bear the sound of the bird, he cannot tolerate the sound of the bird, then he used to clap his hands to make the bird fly away from there. Then he realized that it is his mistake. Some part of mistake he has in himself, that he is not ready to make the bird sing. He is not able to understand the musical notes which are hidden in the sound of a bird. Understand? So he thinks that there is something wrong in himself, that he is unable to understand the bird's song, and he wants to silence the bird. There is some mistake in making the bird silent. That's why he realized his mistake and allowed the bird to sing. This is what is our poem for today. Once again, let me read. Please do read, and you are going to write the poem one time in your notebook. 2 lines you write, leave a line. Then again next 2 lines you write and leave a line. Like that you write. It is very simple poem. Please do learn it. Tomorrow I will give its notes. Once again I read. I have wished a bird would fly away and not sing by my house all day. Have clapped my hands at him from the door when it seemed as if I could bear no more. The fault must partly have been in me. The bird was not to blame for his key. And of course, there must be something wrong in wanting to silence any song. Song, music, the great thing which makes us refresh ourselves, so that music is a good thing. So, here the poet feels it is wrong on his part to silence any music. This is what is today's poem. So please learn this poem and write it one time in your notebook, so that tomorrow I will give you the question answers. I will give you question answers. So thank you children. Poem is over. Please write it. Hmm?